Hey, so welcome back to my channel. So in this video today, I'm going to dive into the world of smart home automation and streamlining my work from home experience. I'm going to be using Home Assistant to automate my meeting status indication. And this is going to help me cut down on all my manual tasks. I'm going to show you two of my automations that I use for this. So I work from home. And I am using, you know what, I'm going to go back a step and I'm going to show you first the integrations. So I'm doing all this from my iPad, by the way. So the integrations I'm using here is I'm using the iCal integration. It's a custom one, so you're going to have to go through and get that custom one integrated and download it. I'll put a link to it in the description. But I'm just using an iCal. You could do this just as well with the local calendar or the Google one or whatever you want to use. But calendar part's important because that's what really is triggering everything. It's going to be the dates and the calendars. Then next things after that is I've got a couple helpers set up. So I got this helper set up that's going to be over here. It's called office hours. So basically, I'll show you how to make it. It's actually easier to probably show you if I show you how to make it. So it's a time of day sensor. Gave it a name, just called it, office hours. And this is basically my hour, so I'm in my office. So I say 700 to, what's this, 7 p.m., right? So, something like that, right? Basically, it's just going to say, hey, office hours are these hours, and when it's in those times, it's going to say on. When it's not in those times, it's going to say off. That's it. So that's my little helper I get going on there. And we already talked about some of the integrations I'm using. Now let's get over to the actual automation side. Oh, yeah, and the other thing I'm using is just using a tracking thing based off of my phone, right? So here's the actual automation here. All right, so it looks at the calendar. When an event starts, after it starts, and the conditions are, it's confirmed that I'm at home. It's a weekday. Oh, I forgot to show you that one too. And it has confirmed that we're in my office hours. Then I want to do two things. I wanted to turn on the switch here that says office indicator light. That's on one side of my house. And right outside my office, I've got this WLED light set up. That is set up for my office indicator light and then turns that on. All right, so this workday sensor here is actually another add-on. Let me show you that real quick. Here it is at the bottom. So this sensor here, and I'll put a link to this one. It's got a status basically of if it's a work day or not a work day. And the way this works is it just looks at the days, excludes Saturdays and US holidays, and you can say Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, whatever. You can offset some hours or whatever you want to do or days. You can remove days if you want to, holidays or whatever. Right? So you can customize that however you want. I'll put a link to it. Whoops. I'll put a link to it in the description as well. But all right, let me get back over here again. So all right, so if it's confirmed that it's a work day for me and my working office hours, then it's going to do those two actions, right? So great, cool. Turn it on now. Okay, so now when my meetings are over, I'm going to want to do a different automation. So now I have this other automation. It's called out of meetings or out of meeting. And it's basically going to be the same thing, but it's in reverse order. So now I'm looking for when my meeting ends, instead. And then it's still confirming that I'm home and it's confirming that it's a work day, but it's basically turning stuff off now. So I'm turning off that light, and then I'm also turning off my WLAD. So that's it. Uh, I got a couple other automations that I use around my uh, office. One to adjust the temperature, another one to do a movie time in there. But I think I'll dive deeper into some of the other automations in another video. I'd love some feedback, ways I can make this process a little bit better, a little bit more simpler. So let me know.